Wow, that's actually very interesting. We see definitely some sort of transition here. I see it in all of the cards mostly, but especially in this one right here at the bottom of the deck and in the one in the center of the reading. Now, right here, you can immediately see what is the energy, the event that is influencing everything that is happening right now and that it's going to happen. Someone at some point just decided to walk away. There was a break. There was something right here which was mostly based on a rational thinking instead basing your actions right here on emotions. It's very important sometimes to go through this, especially when we don't understand what's happening anymore, especially when whatever we do in the situation keeps hurting us and it feels like there is no way out. The first thing that you have to do is to walk away from it. And it seems like at some point in the past, this has happened. Walking away from negativity, letting go of something that it's not done yet. But regardless, it feels like it needs to be away from you, at least for the time being, in order for you to understand the situation, to think about the situation better with a more clear mind. Right here, we see that that happened, and perhaps this was you, it was the other person, or it was the both of you. But what we see right now, the main energy that is influencing the situation as it is right now, is the Fool crossed by the Ten of Swords reversed. And so it feels that the person who was walking away, now they are coming back. We see with that Ten of Swords reversed that maybe they haven't found what they thought they were going to find after you. Love after you, from what I see here, just doesn't feel the same. And honestly, we see the need for that type of closure. We see the need for clarification as well. There are things that this person wish you knew about them. There are things that maybe were not said because, as we were saying with the Eight of Cups, the situation was over, but not because everything got to the end of the cycle. Just because in that moment, it didn't feel like you could have got to the truth, could have got to a resolution. And so the best thing was to walk away. But now this person wants to come back and say things that they were not able to say there because there was just too much happening, too much noise, too much hurt and pride perhaps as well. Right here with the Ten of Swords, this person is not able to walk any further from you. We see right here that to them coming back is just, it's normal. They are not even thinking about it. They are not showing up yet from what I see here, but soon you will have to make a choice about the situation. With this Ten of Swords, we see the person coming back, but with the Fool, the interesting thing that I see there is some sort of childish behavior. I see someone here who wants to come back and then just take it from where you left off. Maybe you have experienced this with this person before, but it seems like their overall approach to these sort of situations is just to push the problems away, putting them somewhere else where they cannot be seen under the rug, perhaps, and hoping that they just go away eventually at some point. But that's not how these situations need to be approached at all. Right here, we see that maybe this person is coming back just like they never left, just like they never broke your heart, perhaps. And so it's very interesting to see what this person is going through right now, and interesting to see what they would need to fix in order to make this successful long term. Now, I do believe that this is their natural behavior, how they usually see situations, approach situations. But keep in mind that right here, we also have the Judgment card. And this, to me, is good news. It's good news because what you're seeing right here, it's someone who's reflecting on their past actions and someone who perhaps is deciding that it's time to change something in their approach. There is a spiritual awakening here, and someone who wants to be transparent and honest, something that here they don't do. It feels like a person who shies away from conflict, and they would rather not go there. They would rather think and behave as if nothing is wrong. But unfortunately, long term, this is not a good solution at all. What we see in the past position, Page of Swords, you definitely felt stuck into a situation where you felt like it was right to move away, to move on from, but at the same time, so many questions, so many things that you would have loved to know in order to truly get that closure that it's actually very, very powerful. So what we see right here with the Page of Swords is that perhaps you have been trying to understand what this person is up to. You might be looking them up lately. You have been trying to see if they're seeing someone, if they are enjoying themselves, overall, if they're happy. This to me feels like a cycle. Perhaps a year ago you were fighting, or a month ago you were fighting this specific day, and you are just drawn to the thought of this person, and you don't fully know why, but these are just cycles that play in your environment and take you back perhaps to memories and to things that you want to instead push away. Now, with a Page of Swords, you might be trying to look this person online. What you don't know, obviously, with these cards here, is that they are doing the same. Your focus is to move slow. You definitely feel some sort of instinctive urge to see this person and to maybe even yell at them and say, how dare you behaving that way? What made you think that that's okay? After everything that we've had, after everything we've been through, to just behave that way as if I am not important at all to you. Why would you behave? Why would you act that way? But at the same time, you want to move slow because you don't think that that's the best approach right now. The two of you really seem to be very different on this specific topic, because we see how this person moves fast and they don't really think about what they're doing and the consequences, the long-term consequences of their actions. Whereas instead, you are more practical, you're more grounded, and you want to understand how things can evolve depending on what you're going to do today. So right here, I see you in between these two energies, but at the same time, although you are going very slow and trying to understand the situation step after step, right here, you are trying to see if this is something that maybe can be clarified. Not that the two of you have to go back together, but at least you need that closure. You need to get some answers overall. Now, what we see right here, your strength position is the Six of Swords, which is a very interesting card. Because what we see right here is someone who is going through a painful transition and someone who's letting go of their attachments. And this is very important right here, because I do believe the clarity is actually coming up towards you, and something right here, it's going to reveal the truth. But at the same time, once you get into that conversation, you don't have to feel like you depend on this person, like you need them. If you feel attached to this person and the thought of never being with them ever again just destroys you, that is not something that it's going to help you out. So just keep in mind, Taurus, that this person is coming back. And what you do in the meantime is prepare yourself. Time right here, it's not your enemy, it's your friend. And the fact that the reason why this is not happening right away, we see it with the Nine of Pentacles. You have to slowly enter this chapter in order to be successful for you. We don't see how this is going to evolve overall, but we do see that the situation, it's not over yet. Now, supporting this reconciliation, this coming back, these messages, Three of Pentacles. After all we talked about, it might feel like the two of you want different things, right? But the truth being is that instead, you want the same things from this relationship. You want it to see evolving in the same direction. But at the same time, the approach and perhaps the love language and the overall communication is the obstacle between the two of you right now. But with the Three of Pentacles, you have people who are on the same page, who want the same thing. They have a common goal, common vision. And it's very important here to understand how to get there, because there is gold, but that gold is hidden behind a wall of insecurities, misinterpretations, miscommunication. You can get there, but it definitely requires work from the both of you. Now, coming towards you, a decision. What is this going to be? We see with Two of Swords that you'll have to decide what to do, and it's not going to be as easy as you might think right now. This person is definitely reaching out in their own way, though. I have to see what this is going to be, because if it was maybe a message, a straightforward message saying, hey, can we meet and talk? That would be easier for you to just say, okay, yes or no. But right here, instead, you see something similar to a message, but it's not clear. Is mostly something that they will do in order to get your attention, but it will still have some sort of confusion around it. Their intentions at that point won't be clear. That's why you're thinking, should I even consider the possibility to explore this further? Or should I just forget about this person and forget about closure and move on? So let's see what you should expect in the near future from this person. And also, let's look into this person's intentions at this point. We see that they are similar, if not the same, to yours. But let's see the details. Let's see how they feel today for you. And also, let's see how the situation would evolve in the future if you were to give it another chance. Should you give it another chance, or should you just forget about this and move on? If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Taurus, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every week I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Taurus, and thank you so much for deciding to support the channel. Now, what we have here is perhaps something that you were not expecting. You maybe didn't see the situation evolving into anything else than what it is right now. You definitely felt something from this person, something that reminded you of this person, and you don't truly understand, you don't fully understand why, but that energy is there, and that's exactly what we're trying to look into right now. Give it a meaning and see what it could take you if you were to focus on it. Now, we see that this person clearly doesn't think that this relationship is over, but the way they're coming back is definitely not something that resonates with who you are, Taurus. You want something practical, more grounded. You don't want someone who comes back in and just thinks that the two of you can take it from where you left off. Too much has happened. Too many things were said and too many things were not said. And the best thing to do here is to just truly sit down and talk from your heart. And so we see that soon you'll have to make a choice, because this person is about to do something which will let you know that they are thinking about you, but it's not straightforward. And so let's immediately see with that Two of Swords what is coming to you in the near future and what is that decision about. What are the two opposite elements that you will find yourself in between? Let's see. Okay. That's very interesting, actually. Okay, that makes sense. So, listen, right here, it's clear what this person is about to do.